Hello everyone, and welcome to my presentation on mental health. My name is Janai Alexander. I am an LPN to BSN program student at Indiana State University, and this is my health education program for community health nursing. The population at risk are all individuals, as everyone is at risk for mental health problems. Today's learning objectives include: number 1, the learner will be able to define mental health. Number 2, the learner will be able to explain the importance of mental health. Number 3, the learner will be able to describe tools to promote self-care. Number 4, the learner will be able to explain the side effects of stress. Number 5, the learner will be able to describe tools to reduce stress. And number 6, the learner will be able to explain mental health resources. Before we begin our presentation, there is a pretest that needs to be completed at the link below. You can either copy or paste the link into your browser or smartphone, or there is a link in the description below. Let's begin our presentation by defining what mental health is. Mental health encompasses our psychological, emotional, and social well-being. Mental health affects our feelings, actions, and thinking. It can also affect how we make healthy choices, deal with our stress, and how we respond to others. Mental health is important in all stages of life, from childhood, adolescence, and adulthood. Now we will explain the importance of mental health. Mental health is important for being physically healthy, as having mental problems can actually increase physical health problems like heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. Mental health can also affect your relationships with others. It can either hinder or help your work or personal relationships. Mental health also determines how you cope with certain stressors in your life. A concept that is important to mental health is self-care. Self-care can help you manage stress, lower your risk of illness, and increase your energy. Always find time for self-care. Care for yourself in small ways to decompress from school, work, or home life. Here are some tools for self-care. Eat a well-balanced diet and get enough sleep. Take care of your body and set aside time to get moving. Take up hobbies you enjoy, listen to music, or journal. Unwind with meditation, yoga, or guided imagery. Now we will discuss stress. Stress is a feeling of physical or emotional tension. Stress is a normal feeling, but stress can increase emotions of frustration, anger, sadness, worry, and fear. Increased stress can cause changes in appetite, desires, interest, or energy. Increased stress can also cause difficulty sleeping, concentrating, making decisions, or can cause nightmares. Stress can cause physical reactions like rashes, headaches, body pain, and stomach problems. Stress can make chronic health conditions worse and can worsen mental health conditions. Stress can also increase the use of substances like alcohol and tobacco. Remember that it is normal to have stress, but it is not normal when it overwhelms your everyday activities. Like with self-care, there are many ways to reduce stress, like deep breathing exercises and meditation. There are many phone apps that guide you through meditation, and they can be as quick as 1 minute. Also, connecting with others, to decompress and talk about what's going on in your life may help reduce your stress as well, and there are organizations that will help you unplug and relax. Unwind with hobbies like going outside or playing sports. You also want to avoid excessive use of alcohol, tobacco, or other substances. Remember to sleep at least 8 hours a night and exercise regularly, at least 30 minutes a day. And remember to eat well-balanced and whole foods, as some processed foods can actually increase stress. Next, let's discuss some resources. You can always contact your healthcare provider if you ever feel like your stress is overwhelming. You can always talk to a trusted friend or loved one if your stress is affecting you a certain way. But if your stress is causing distress or crisis that may have led to suicidal thoughts, call 911 immediately for help. You can also contact the National Suicide Prevention Line at 1-800-273-TALK or 8255. But if you are not in a place to talk, you can also contact the Lifeline Crisis Chat at 838-8255. Remember that you are not alone and you matter. It is not a sign of weakness to ask for help. Along with the National Suicide Prevention Line or Lifeline Crisis Chat, here are some additional resources. Here's the number for the National Domestic Violence Hotline, the National Sexual Assault Hotline, the National Child Abuse Hotline, the Disaster Distress Helpline, and you can also visit the cdc.gov for more information on mental health, or medlineplus.gov for more additional information on mental health. Last but not least, it is time to check your understanding on the content of this presentation. Here's the post-test link that you can copy into your browser or smartphone, and there's a link below in the description. If there are no further questions, here are the references for this presentation. Thank you for joining me in this discussion of mental health. Again, my name is Janai Alexander. I am in the LPN to BSN program at Indiana State University, and this is my health education program for community health nursing.